Hey guys, it's Kevin. Today we're going to fix the screw holes for your printhead carriage return. After a couple printhead, your screw hole will look like this. There's no way you can secure your printhead on the carriage return. This is very dangerous because if you cannot secure it, your cabin station cannot have an airtight seal, so it cannot effectively clean your printhead. Also, there's always a gap between the cabin station and printhead, so your printhead dry out quickly and gonna get clogged. Today I'm going to use this kit from BCH I'm also going to put the link to the product in the description and top right corner of this video. And for those of you who already have everything, and I'm going to put a link to those rubber screws whenever I introduce the rubber screws. First, we make the hole even larger. So take the drill bit and smooth out the hole. And the drill bit is a 3 millimeter, and in case you don't want to buy the kit. And now take out the rubber screw. Make sure the screw fits in perfectly, and you're going to use your hand, push it down, and you can feel screw is fit right in, or it try to push up, which is you need to make a hole a little bit larger. You want the screw to be able to sit there flat. Use the tweezer. Yeah, tweezer is included in your kit. Use the, see this one, I'm not sure, so I'm going to use my finger and tap on it and move it around. Make sure it's flat. Next, we're going to take a protective sleeve, and this is to protect those columns. We're going to use an epoxy, and the epoxy tends to drip down, so you don't want your column get bigger and bigger the more time you repair it. So you use the tweezers, put it down there, and use your finger, push it down, make sure it's flush with the surface. Okay, now it's time to take off your epoxy. We need to chop the top off. Then the epoxy mixing ratio is 1:1. So have equal amount of both and start mixing. The cure time and set time is on the package of the epoxy, and I believe it's 12 hours. And now take the syringe and suck maybe 3 drops. We only need a tiny little bit of epoxy, so you can save the rest of epoxy for the next use. Not mixed the one in your bottle, not use the epoxy for next time. And those out of the bottle, and you have to use it or waste it. Now we add 1 drop of epoxy in each screw hole. Take out that little poker thingy and poke in the screw hole. So that helps the epoxy to settle down inside the screw hole. And then I add a little bit more epoxy. Now I take the rubber screw and put it in there. I should feel the hole suck the rubber in, not like I try to push out. So wiggle a little bit until it is flat and secured on the hole. By the way, wear gloves. I don't care about epoxy get on my skin, but you should wear gloves. Now I'm going to use another finger, massage it, and that's perfect. And now we need something to push the 3 of them down and make sure they push down level. And this piece, the BCH there is for purpose, so you don't put it down backward. And now fill the empty bottle with water. You might wonder why I sell you an empty bottle. This is why. And you put it right on BCH, and that's going to hold it. And the next day, well, the weekend, other printers start working already, so this one gotta go back to work. As I said, most of those stuff are reusable. You might need to buy more epoxy later if your epoxy dried out, but you can use this kit to repair your printer again and again whenever your screw hole is stripped. You can see because we used protective sleeve, the excessive epoxy come out like this. And the rubber screw is ready for the next action. Okay, now we can put a screw back, and when you put a screw back, do not tighten it first time. So put all three of them there and then tighten it like a round robin way so it can be tightened evenly.
Hello, mortals. Your printer is saved. Kevin's YouTube channel is the answer to your prayers.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit us at bchtechnologies.com or locally, Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers.